Welcome back to The Exchange. A bipartisan group of senators introducing a bill to break up pharmacy benefit managers. Bertha Coombs is here with the details. Bertha, this has been simmering for a very, very long time.
For the last couple of years, there have been a number of bills introduced. Today, this is not just bipartisan, but bicameral. It also has members of the House who are on this. And the nuts and bolts of this are to break up the big PBMs and insurers, although this specifically looks at the issue of them owning pharmacies. Under the bill, which is the Patients Before Monopolies, PBM Act, it would basically prohibit a PBM or an insurer from owning a pharmacy. The big PBMs all do right now. They have mail order pharmacies that they have. And of course, CVS, which has CVS Caremark, and Aetna also has brick and mortar pharmacies as well as the mail order. It would require those firms to divest those pharmacy businesses over 3 years, and it would direct the FTC to distribute or disgorge revenue to what they called harm communities. Now, analysts are saying this is not likely to pass and make it to the floor during the lame duck session here ahead of the new administration coming in. But certainly there is more momentum over this, and this could be something that could be renewed in the new year, given the fact that we do have this bipartisan and bicameral agreement on it.
People, I don't want to. They were wondering if the timing of this had anything to do with the killing of the United Health executive, meaning seeing the outcry about the insurance system. Is that a moment that politicians are trying to capitalize on, or do you think that this was already something that was planned and underway?
I think this is something that was in the works. Again, they've been talking about this for a long time. Our Emily Wilkins actually caught up with Senator Warren, and this is what she had to say about it.
It is important that instead of nibbling around the edges and kind of looking for a piece here or a piece there, we go straight to the heart of the problem, and that is the conflicts and the ways in which, without any regulations, PBMs just get to play everybody off against everybody else, keep it all in secret, and make billions and billions of dollars for themselves.
What's interesting, one of our colleagues also noted that President Trump had dinner at Mar-a-Lago with some pharma executives, and after that, he was saying, yes, we need to look into PBMs because they do all of this in secret. Now, this is what the pharma industry says about the PBMs. The PBMs would argue that, look, we're working with them and we are trying to work with employers and trying to get the best price.
To me, the interesting part about all this is to go back to the origin story when a lot of these insurance companies started taking over the PBMs. And I believe the argument then was, well, we're going to make sure that we kind of can squeeze down those margins and we're going to take out the middleman, basically.
Right.
But then they became the middleman. Nothing changed. Maybe the system even got worse. So from that point of view, I think the story they were telling us about why they were going to acquire them has not really been borne out by reality.
That's what a lot of people would argue. Essentially, I think for them, they would argue that it does work better when it's all unified. Right, when you have it all within one system. But their PBMs also work for other smaller insurers that can't afford to have one. And there are times when employers might use one insurer for the health coverage and they might use a PBM contract for the benefits contract. So then they're not also working together. Overall, this is something that has been gaining momentum, and the issue of greater transparency about what is going on with prices.
Sure.
But again, the PBMs don't set the prices that the drug makers set. So when a drug maker sets a $100,000 price tag on a gene therapy or something, that's not something that the PBM sets. The drug maker says they set that list price because of the negotiations.
Exactly.
But nonetheless, it's not as though Novo Nordisk or Lilly is losing money on their GLP-1s.
But the PBM would capture the rebate, any potential rebate or something like that might.
But again, those rebate contracts are done differently. So if an employer says, okay, we want the rebates, they might spread it out to spread out the premiums for everyone, as opposed to making everyone pay a low premium but a high cost on a particular drug.
I know this is like a 30-minute discussion, but quick last question on this.
Or an hour.
How does the arrival of Mark Cuban's Cost Plus Drugs, which I believe he's trying to do something more transparent that kind of disintermediates the PBMs, how does its arrival change the argument that PBMs are trying to make?
It's one of those things that they are actually trying to match. They are providing now transparent contracts that do that. CVS, United Health, all of them are trying to do the same thing. It's harder for companies to totally divest from them, again, because of the specialty drugs. So you can go to a transparent PBM, but they may not have access to the specialty drugs yet. So they might still hold on to a piece, like Tyson, for example, went to a transparent PBM, but still held on to CVS for their specialty drugs because those are more difficult.